Okay, so once you've made the one paper 8-page book that I showed in my previous video, in this video I'm going to show you how to add a cardboard cover and then like a sort of a decorative paper book cover on the outside. So you can, for the cardboard, you can use like the back of a notebook, or you can use just a box, a cereal box, or something else that you have around the house. So you want to open up your 8-page book, so it's open like it would be when you're reading it, and then you want to trace around, give a little bit more space. So you want it to be just slightly bigger than the book when it's open. So now that I have that, I can fold it in half, and you really want to get a good crease on there. So I folded it back the other way too, and you can either have the brown part on the outside, or whatever was on the box can be on the outside. You can leave it like that, or you can add the paper, which I'll show you how to do after. So you want to line up the crease of the cardboard with the crease in the middle of the book, and just put in 2 staples. So then if you have some decorative paper around the house, wrapping paper would work, any kind of paper really. I looked at a magazine that I had in the house, and it had these kind of cool pictures of space. So I ripped out this page with the galaxy on it, and now I'm going to cut it a little bit larger than the book. So you want 2 or 3 fingers width on each side of the paper, and I'm doing it this way so I can see kind of which part of the design I'm getting on the book. And then you can cut off any extra, but remember to leave that 2 or 3 finger space around the size of the book. Then you open the book and lay it inside, and just fold the edges right over the open book. Then you can slide the book out, and for this part you actually have to close the book. You want to fold that piece in half, close the book. Here I'm just making that crease a little bit sharper, and fold it around the edges of the book there. Notice how I'm keeping the book closed. This is important because if you do it with the book open, the cover will be too small. So keep the book closed and make those nice folds, but right now it could slip off. So I'm going to take the book and open it. This is actually the little bit of a tricky part. You want to take the book cover part and fold it back. It just makes it easier to slide the cover into those little slots that you've made. So fold that back and then slide it in there, keeping the book open and even tilted back a little bit. I did it with magazine pages, which are a little bit delicate. Wrapping paper would be delicate too, so just be careful you don't rip in this step. And then I noticed that with those 8-page books, some of the pages come apart a little. If that bothers you, you can put a little glue stick in between those pages to keep them from coming apart. And then you can fill up the book with whatever you would like. So there's the finished book with the cover.